And good day. Welcome to Qigong. I'm going to mute everybody and feel free to unmute at any time if you have questions. And I heard from a few of you, and so we're going to be working on some hips and knees and lower body today, which I think will be good to make us feel more connected to the earth and also to get energy into our legs. Springtime, so we want that spring in our legs. And also some emotional stuff today, some kidney work. So we'll be working on feeling safe and knowing things are going to be okay because it is a volatile time. I mean, there's uncertainty in the world. And I think it puts everybody a little bit on edge, and it also can bring up things for all of us. For me, it's, am I going to have enough? Are things going to be okay? But then I'm so grateful for my Taoist readings, and because things are cyclical. And but so we look at our past, and we have bad times, we have good times, but usually we're going to be okay. All of the things that scared us and weren't sure we were going to make it through, here we are today. So I just want to remind everybody to remember that things come and they go. And then I wanted to do a reading for today. It was a tough one to choose because I did hear from several of you. Oh yeah. Okay. That's so funny. I thought I picked one and then it's not the one. Oh yeah. Well, okay. They're right next to each other. One's called the circle. And I kind of discussed that a little bit, how things come and go, and then we end up in the same place. But this one is called worship. And I think it's a nice one for today. Take a deep breath. Smile to your mind and let it soften. Let it receive. And as you do so, feel your whole body softening, knowing that you're safe here. And you relax your facial muscles. And you sense the tightness in your throat softening. And you sense your belly breathing in, the air rising to the chest and shoulders. And can you feel that letting go, the release of the exhale? Receiving and releasing. Let's do a couple more breaths. You can close your eyes if you like. Experienced Tao cultivators have a different view of the concept of worship. They notice that when people engage in the practice, most of them request favors from a supernatural entity and offer some kind of good behavior in exchange. I did that when I was younger. The favor may be health, prosperity, or assistance to overcome a challenge. The good behavior offered in return may be continuing faith, resistance to temptations, or a personal change that the supplicant thinks the deity wants. When examined under the harsh light of objectivity, the above does not seem spiritually uplifting. It is basically a one-sided transaction where the human dictates all the terms and assumes agreement. The process is different for Tao cultivators. They know good things happen in life as a result of living in accordance with the Tao, not as a result of making deals with gods. Therefore, rather than request anything, they give thanks for the goodness they have already received. This one simple change results in a profound transformation. The nature of a ritual shifts away from a transaction towards an affirmation in life. This practice is a different take on the very idea of worship. Its mindset is truly empowering and energizing because it has nothing to do with begging or pleading. Worship for the skillful Tao cultivator is all about immersing oneself in appreciation. No matter how this appreciation is expressed, its energy elevates the practitioner to the next level. Gratitude. And I thought we'd start with a little bit of breath work and then go into a meditation before we stand up. And let's start with breath work, just to slow the breath down. I love the square breathing where we inhale for 4 counts, we hold it for 4 counts, we exhale for 4 counts, and then we're empty for 4. And let's take a deep breath together. And then exhale with a sigh. And then let's slow the breath and I'll count. 1, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Let's hold it. 2, 3, 4, and release. 2, 3, 4, and empty. 2, 3, 4. Again, and I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, and empty. 2, 3, 4. And let's do it on our own. And when you're finished, take a slow, deep breath in and out. Notice the fullness. And then notice the emptiness. And let's do it again. And this time, let's lengthen it a little bit. Let's count to 5. I'll lead us the first one. And then let's go and we'll do it ourselves. And I encourage you, if you can do it longer than what I'm counting, please do it. But I'll start us off with the first one. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Exhale with a sigh. Smile to your mind. And let's inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feeling full. Hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then slow control. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then being at peace with empty. 2, 3, 4, 5. Control your inhale. You can count to yourself. And I love that empty moment of immortality. Let's go again. You maybe count to 6 this time. Where does your mind go as you're counting? I like to bring it back to my smile. Grateful that I can breathe. And when you're finished, take another slow, long, deep breath. That feels really good. I feel a lot better, a lot fuller. body's more relaxed. And we're going to let the breath go for now. We'll bring it back later. But I invite you to get comfortable. Do it, not a long meditation, but one that I really like a lot, especially in times where there's unrest in my being. And we think about our lower dantian, our belly. And even beneath our belly, all our lower organs, our elimination organs, sexual organs, digestive organs. And we start off by telling ourselves we are safe. We are safe. I am safe. You just say it to yourself. I'm safe. And you can tell yourself why you're safe. I'm safe in my house. I'm safe in this room. At this moment in time, I'm safe. Feeling safe is a fundamental principle of calming the nervous system. If we're not safe, we're in fight or flight. We have to remember we are safe in this present moment. And we let go of all the what ifs. I am safe. And then let's move our awareness up into our solar plexus. And you can, I'm hanging on to mine. I place my hands where I'm thinking, and just to add some love and intention to my body. So my hands are over my ribs. And I tell myself, I am grateful. I am grateful. And let your mind run through all the things you're grateful for. And smile to your body. I am grateful for this body. I am grateful for my family, my friends. I am so grateful for Qigong. I mean, with the list, we could be here all day. But take a deep breath and breathe in gratitude and grateful. And then breathe in, I am safe. And then let's bring our hands up to our hearts, the center of our love in our lives. And breathe in, I am loved. I like to breathe in, I love myself. I am full of love. It doesn't have to be people love, it can be love for nature, for the spring flowers, for fresh water, for where you live. I am filled with love. And I am grateful. I am safe. And take a deep breath. And if you like, you can put your hand on your throat. This is the fifth chakra, the center of communication. You don't have to. You can, I think I'm going to leave mine open. And we want to say to ourselves, I am free. I am free. I am free to be who I want to be. I am free to decide how I respond in every moment. That's powerful. I am free to decide how I respond to every moment. I am free to express myself without fear. I am free to choose. And I am filled with love. I am filled with gratitude. And I am safe. And then take another deep breath. And then imagine you could smile at your spirit. This is our third eye up here. If you want to touch it or just imagine it. Yeah, I like to almost, I don't know, massage it open. I just pull the skin gently. And so there's more light, more insight. And we smile to our spirits. And we fill our whole body with our spiritual nature by breathing in. And our spirit has seen us as children, teenagers, young adults, adults, middle age, seniors. Our spirit has not changed, always been there with us. Our most deepest connection in our lifetime is our connection to our spirit, drawing upon that unconditional love, embracing who you are. I am spirit, and I am connected to all spirits. Feel your body softening, connected to the birds outside, connected to the trees, connected to the oceans, connected to all the inhabitants of this planet. I feel a connection to the Eastern Sierras. Think of places that you feel connected to, and what about them brings you joy? Is it the life, animate or inanimate? Doesn't matter. I am connected to all things, and I'm connected to the greater spirit of all things. I am spirit. I am free. I am love. I am grateful. I am safe. Notice how you feel. We're going to stay here one more minute. I'm going to not talk and I invite you to notice maybe one word resonated with you more than another. And as you bring your awareness back to your breath, bring it to your alignment, sensing your deep roots going into the earth. And lifting as a gentle pull up towards the sky. Breathe into your spine. And then take a conscious breath, sensing the body from the inside. And breathing, trust and knowing everything's going to be just fine. You are connected to all things. And then wiggle toes and fingers. We're going to come out of our meditation. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Well,
that was wonderful. Thank you.
how are you feeling?
Good. Thank you.
Good. Thanks, Alice. I'm going to change my view. And let's see. I'm going to do one more thing. Okay. All right. Well, maybe give yourself a little stretch if you're still seated. Oh, just know how our bodies love to stretch. Move however way. And when you're ready, let's stand up at your own time. Take the time. Notice how your body feels. Nice deep breath. Ah. And then you can be seated or standing, but let's just shift the weight from one foot to the other. And all I'm doing is lifting and lowering my shoulders, little circles. And then we're going to bring it into the hips, making nice hip circles. Now you can start small and intense. It's kind of different. I feel my belly tighten a little bit when I do it small. You can do that, but then see if you can release the belly. Stirring the beans to make the curd. So important for our kidneys that we do hip circles. Gets energy moving, stuck energy. If you're fearful, anxious, those emotions tend to hide out in our kidneys. So we tell ourselves we're safe and that all will be well. Let's go the other way. And you can start off small again if you like. And make it bigger if you want. Let your whole body soften and relax. Take a deep breath. We sit so much, the energy tends to get stuck in your sacral area. If you have lower back pain, this is nice. Let's do 3 more big circles. And this is part of the early morning temple warm-ups that I've been studying. First thing that the monks do in the morning, they wake up their joints. Let's bring the feet together and place your hands over your knees. I like to gently massage my knees with my fingers as I make the circles. Nice deep breath. And you can rub behind your knees, in front of the knees. And if that's too confusing, just keep your hands on your knees. Take a deep breath and thank your knees. And let's go the other direction. So funny. I love having Qigong class in the morning because then I get to do all these things. When I'm on my own, I sometimes don't, and I don't feel as good. Let's give our legs a little shake. We're going to take a wider stance and we're going to bring the knees in and then push them out back to the side. So we're making big circles. Again, you can hang on to your knees if that feels good. And then let's reverse it. And nice. Let's give our tails a little shake. Shaking up the energy. Let's bring our fingers, our hands back to the kidneys and rub the kidneys. Let's give a nice massage down to the tailbone. Find your sacrum and pelvis. Invigorating if it feels better. Tap, get energy to move. I like to exhale through my mouth. Kind of a little, I'm dislodging energies. Any depression. Very nice. Give it a good shake. Let's go to the ankle. So let's do a little circles. Thank you, ankle. Notice if there's flexibility or kind of stiffness. Go the other way. I like keeping my ball of my foot on the ground. It feels like I can get into it a little further. You can also balance. That feels good too, but there's more going on. Actually, it's kind of fun to try it. And then give your foot a little shake. Let's go to the other ankle. So you can feel the edges. Thank you, ankles. Deep breath. And then the other way. And if you want, you can try the balance. See where you are today. Every day is different. I never know what's going to happen. Very nice. Give it a little shake. We'll do one more for the lower body. And we're going to bring our feet back together, hands above the knees. This time we're going to go into a squat as we turn, go back, and then we rise up. I'll show you from the side. Squat, stick your tail and up. Squat down, find the movement, and then come up. Let's do 3 more. This wakes up our legs. And then let's go the other direction. So we do the squat and then rise. And we want to bend from the pelvis. So you get your pelvis down and then you pull the pelvis up, pelvis down. It's not a bend forward. You stick your tail out. Let's do 2 more. This elevates our heart rate when we add the squat. Good. Let's take our hands. Let's give our thighs a good rub. So you can pound, you can use your knuckles. Come a little closer. There we go. Keep going. Get some blood and circulation going. Give your knees another good rub. Let's rub down the calves. Let's find the shin bones, rub along the shin bones, and then go back to the calves. Find your ankles, give them a good rub. And then rub your feet. I'm rubbing my toes. If you've got shoes on, you can pound on your shoes. Think circulation into the arch, into the toes. I'm wearing sandals, so it's easy to access my toes. Into the heel. Nice tapping. Get that blood moving. And then tap your legs up the front and then down the back. Up the inside of the legs and down the outside of the legs. Very good. Let's continue with a little self-massage. Tap your lower organs. Thank you. Digestive organs. Oh, the liver and spleen, gallbladder, pancreas, stomach. Oh, what is a big party in there. Let's come back to our kidneys again. Thank you, kidneys. Come to our chest. Thank you, breasts. Thank you, heart. Thank you, lungs. Thank you, shoulders. You can cross your arms. And then let's rub down the arms as we rub the tree. Get some circulation into your hands and fingers. And then let's gentle brush. It's nice and easy here. And then let's come to the other shoulder and arm. Going to wake up these joints in a second. Fingers, hand with gratitude. Thank you. Let's rub the backs of our necks. Take our fingers. Nice, slow, deep breath. Thank you, neck. Find your occiput. Find the occipital ridge. Oh, doesn't that feel good? However it feels good, rub your neck. You can move your head. And then stroke your throat downwards from the chin down. Begin to tap your chin and your jaw back and forth. And let's find the lower gums and teeth. Again, thanking our gums and teeth. And then let's find our TMJ. And we're going to exhale with a big sigh as we wiggle. Letting go of anxiety and worry and what ifs. Smiling to yourself, knowing you are safe. And then let's come to the upper gums, upper teeth. Thank you, teeth. Beneath the cheekbones for the sinuses, and then right on the nose and cheekbones. Close your eyes. Thank you, amazing eyes. And then eyebrows, forehead, Thank you, third eye, and smile to yourself. I like to close my eyes and I like to imagine I'm breathing light into my head. And then thank you, brain, as we come up to the head. Nice gentle tapping. Exhale through the mouth if you have toxic thoughts that you want to get rid of. And then let's find our ears. Thank you. Okay, and then let's give our bodies a hug. Close your eyes. Remember, the reading was about gratitude. And then the meditation, I'm safe. I'm grateful. I'm love. I am free. And I am spirit. All these I am affirmations, very powerful. Now we're going to do, oh, put your hands on your hips. I love this one. I am powerful. So you stick your chest out, you hands on your hips, and you feel as big as you can get. I am powerful. And then we go into flexing our muscles. I am strong. And then we point to our temples. I am smart. And then I am beautiful. You can just hug yourself and just surround yourself with your own natural beauty. And then I am sassy. I like to put my hand on my hip and get my finger in there. I am sassy. That means you're not going to take anything from anything. You are strong. You are powerful. Let's do it one more time. I am strong. Smile to yourself. I'm sorry. I am powerful. That's the powerful, powerful, inside, outside. I am strong, inside, outside. I am smart. What does that mean to you? I am beautiful. Yes. And I am sassy. So good things to remember. I love that little affirmation. We'll do it one more time. Really give it your all. I am powerful. Breathe it in. Look around. I am strong. I am brilliant. I am beautiful. And I am sassy. Let's ring the temple bell. So in my head, I'm still saying those affirmations. They make me smile. They're empowering. And feel your back twisting. However it feels good, you can stretch your triceps over the shoulders. And let your arms be heavy. Notice what you see as you turn. Let's do 3 more each side. Focus on one thing or the other. And good. Let's see, what am I doing? I'm just doing circles with my wrists. I just went into that. So sorry. However, it feels good to roll your wrists one direction and then the other. And then shake it out. Let's roll our heads. So chin to the chest, look down, pull your chest in, and then one ear to one side, chin to the sky, ear to the other side, and chin down. With the breath, let's see if we can slow it down. One more time this direction. You can close your eyes or keep them open. It's kind of a modified wise owl looks around. Breathe in your own wisdom. I am safe. And then roll your shoulders, wiggle your elbows inside out, and make any movement. I like this one. It kind of rolls the shoulders. So my palm is up and then it rolls over. Palm up, palm to the sky. Other palm. We curl the fingers, reach, open, reach, open. This is a version of dragon. I like it because it spirals the shoulder. Let's take a little wider stance, both palms up. This time, hand overhead as if you're holding the moon. And then the top fingers curl. We bring it in towards the heart. And then the fingers go down towards the knee, down towards the ankle. Shift the weight towards that ankle and come up, palm is up. Let's hold the moon. Curl the fingers under. Come through the heart. Follow the hip, follow the line down. Shift the weight. Let's inhale. Curl fingers through the heart and exhale. So you can modify here. I like this because this is a nice stretch for the legs. Now opens up the ribs. Curl the fingers, called diving dragon. Now, if you want, take a little wider stance. Bend the supporting knee. Find that stretch in the hamstring and the inner thigh. Curl fingers. I love that leg stretch. Let's do a couple more each side. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in the power of the dragon. I am powerful. I am wise like the moon. One more each side. Plus, I think it's kind of pretty. Finding those nice lines in your body. And then we're going to shift the weight to one side and then reach up, grab the moon, and bathe yourself with the moon energy. Let's come into Wuji. Let your body recover. Smile to your body. Check your alignment, toes forward, tailbone to the earth. Head back, chin down slightly. And then let's open the temple gate. So arching and folding, we reach up, find that nice big arch, and then fold. Curl the tail. Let's stay in the curl for a moment. Stretch your lower back. Find the thoracic spine, the mid back. Tuck your chin in to lengthen. And then we unfurl, just like a leaf uncurling, opening up to the sky. Nice and slow. Bathe the spine with health and love. Reach your hands up. Breathe in gratitude. And then let's gather gratitude. We're going to bring it into the fold. The inhale brings you up. And the exhale brings you down. You all know that I like to put intention. That's why I love Qigong. It can be any intention. This is an opening. What are we revealing? What are we clearing away? What are we receiving? Sometimes there's a loss of abandonment and the feeling alone. Let's push that away. No, we are not alone. And all the spirits. We're here to support each other, treat each other with dignity. Breathe in trust and wisdom, knowing everything's going to be okay. The what ifs are paralyzing. So I like to clear out away the what ifs. That's just my mind worrying. And I embrace all the possibilities with courage, dignity. Let's do two more. What are you clearing away? What are you opening yourself up to? And then allow yourself to go into a forward bend. Imagine the blood running into your head, refreshing all the cells. Take a deep breath. And when you're ready, bend your knees, tuck your tail, let's roll up. Let's return to Wuji. Where can you lengthen? Smile to yourself as you take a deep breath and hold it for the count of 4. When you're ready, release for the count of 4 and then be empty for the count of 4. And when you breathe in, fill your heart with gratitude. And let the arms come down. Let's gather from the earth, life, and heaven, nature. Gather, we lift as if we're holding a giant ball, and we make a beam of light as we bathe ourselves with the 3 treasures of energy. Let's shift onto one foot, peel the foot out, and step out, sink. Fingers heavy. Let's inhale as if we're drawing the earth medicine up our bodies and exhale into the belly. All that beautiful energy, healing. Hands come across the body. Let's fly with the grace of the crane. Sorry, I need to step back. And then palms up as we gather insight, inspiration, and blessings. Bathe ourselves with wisdom, blessings. Hands go back to the lower dantian. Pull the energy back to the kidneys. Hands on the kidneys. Hands slide down your buttocks, down your legs, composting old tired energy. As we come up, focus on the fingertips. Inhale, drawing threads of healing earth medicine up, deliver it to your belly. Spread it into your body and into your way field, your energy field. Rising, sinking, palms up, gather all the stars. Let them flow into you, energizing your organs, your bones, your blood. Bring that star energy into the kidneys and let the light allow the fear to slide out, replacing it with the light of stars. Inhale up one more time. This is from Wudong Tai Chi. I just love this. I think it's a beautiful kata. I'm safe. I gather vitality and wisdom, and I bathe myself. Bringing that trust and wisdom into the kidneys. I let go of worry, fear, doubt, depression. Oh, that's not enough. We're going to do one more time. I won't talk this time. And then we stay, knees slightly bent, palms face each other. Inhale. Playing the accordion. Exhale. Coordinate this with your breath. We're pulling apart. And with the exhale, we press together. So 2 more at your speed, sensing your hands and what's in the hands. And you might feel some energy in your hands. I'm going to come just a little closer. Let's polish this pearl of energy. So it's a little gentle polishing and then reverse. Give it a squeeze and release, squeeze and release. And let's bring that energy right into our hearts. Bring it up to the head and bathe your whole body. Let's bend the knees. Go into a nice squat as we gather from the earth and then push into your feet. Feel yourself rising, pulling energy into the heart, reaching out to the healing energy of nature, up to heaven. Sunlight, moonlight, bathe ourselves with the breath. Inhale, find the squat. Exhale. Inhale. Bathe yourself with love, compassion, wisdom, and blessings, health, happiness. What do you need? This is your opportunity. Trust, wisdom, so many things. Let's do one more. Let your hands rest on your heart. I am safe. I am grateful. I am love. I am free. I am spirit. Let's shift the weight to one foot. So my back leg is slightly bent. My front leg is straight. And we slide the hands from the out to the shoulders, and then we shift the weight. And there's a push, as if you're pushing through something thick. And then we inhale and pull and shift the weight back to the back leg. Push, pull. Exhale, clear. Inhale, receive. How slow can you go? Let's add a little balance. So this time we push and the back heel comes off the ground. We sink back onto the back foot and the front toes lift up. Still sensing pushing through the air. And if you're willing to try, let's add a little more balance. So we push, and if it's okay, see, once you feel grounded in the standing leg, see if you can lift the back leg up. That might be too much, so it's fine to keep the toe or the on the ground. And then we're going to see if we can lift the front foot. Ooh, not so balanced. That's all right. Push, extend. It gets easier. And then lift. A little better. Let's do one more. Body gets used to what we're doing. And this time, let's keep our feet on the ground. Let's push, shift the weight back, and then bend your back leg. And we're going to guide the energy down the front of the body and down the front of the leg. We're going to feel a nice stretch again behind the knee and the buttocks, the hamstring. Inhale back to your heart. Exhale. Extend beyond your fingertips. Inhale. Nature's healing bathes our organs, our blood, our bones. The earth medicine rises up through us. Let's do one more. And this time, let's send gratitude to Mother Earth, right to her center, right to her heart. And then we bring her heart, that love energy, all the way up through our body, bathing, and come up through the head and surround ourselves with love. Let's place our hands back on the heart. We're going to shift to the other foot. Back leg bent, front leg straight. And we exhale as we push and move forward. Very Tai Chi-like, very graceful and slow. And again, Qigong's all about intention. It's fun just to do the movements nice and slowly and clear the mind. I like that a lot. But if you need to do some internal work, now's the time. Let's do one more. Pushing out toxicity, bringing in healing. And let's play with balance. So the back heel lifts up, the front toes lift. A gentle rocking is soothing. And if today is the day you want to try to lift your leg, you lift off the ground and then establish your roots and float the front foot up. Oops. And then we'll keep the feet down. Gather the healing energy of nature. Bring it into your being. Back leg bends. And we guide that energy down the side, down the front leg, into the toes, ankles, feet, and then like a geyser, healing energy comes out. Exhale. Inhale, shift the weight back. Exhale down. One more. Feel the energy flowing down your arms through the elbows, the wrists, the fingers, and then feel it yourself filling up, sharing that energy all the way down. This time again, love for Mother Earth, gratitude, thank her. And let her fill you with healing energy as you come up the neck, through the mind, hands on the belly, toes forward. Let yourself drift. And let's do one more exercise, clearing the small universe. So palms are up here. I like this one a lot for clearing away any negativity I might have. So I inhale to the heart and then I push out to the side. Now let's engage our tendons. Let's hold here. Fingers go to the sky, push out through your palms, push out through the heel of your hand, and then relax your hands, fingers down, inhale to the heart. And this time we roll the palms up and we push to the sky. We're holding up heaven. Now give yourself a nice stretch. And then make a circular motion as you gather heaven energy, bathe yourself. And then fingers to the sky as we push forward. Tighten your arms, feel the length, feel your muscles lengthening. And then relax, inhale. And this time we push down, palms to the earth, fingertips to the sky, and bend the knees. Let's do it again. Inhale. Let's push away fear and doubt, depression. And we bring in the wisdom of knowing everything turns out and we're safe, we're going to be okay. And we push away anxiety, stress, tension, confusion. Bathe yourself with peace of mind and clarity. Push away anger, frustration, irritation. Bring in forgiveness, kindness, and that energy of being flexible. Send it all the way down to the earth. Inhale up. Clearing away impatience, hate. Bring in joy and passion, creativity. Let's push away any self-criticism or doubt. And bathe yourself with your beautiful light. And then last one, we'll push away grief, resistance, wishing it was different, waste of energy. Pulling in, I accept what is with courage, strength, and dignity. Shift the weight to one side. Let's gather from earth, life, and heaven. And what do you want to bathe yourself with? This is intentional. You can have your hands face your face if you like. Surround yourself, whatever it is, love, happiness, gratitude, faith. Let's place our hands on our bellies. Still feeling that sensation of being surrounded by feeling light and love. Thank you, body. You are amazing. And then up to the middle dantian, the heart mind. Thank you, peaceful thoughts. Thank you, patient thoughts. Thank you, emotions. May they be compassionate and loving. And our upper dantian, our spiritual nature. And smile to your beautiful spirit. Let's surround ourselves with the energy of safety, light, gratitude. Honor yourself with a little bow. And thank you so much for joining me today.